Full Gear was an awesome show with a stacked card. First of all, Jon Moxley retained his world championship against Orange Cassidy. I low-key expected Kenny Omega to return and try to help Orange Cassidy to save AEW from the dastardly Death Riders. Maybe this will come somewhere down the line. Though I felt like they did a good job trying to make Orange Cassidy seem like a legit wrestler instead of just a comedy gimmick, but I honestly feel like they did it better with Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia is your new TNT champion after beating Jack Perry. Daniel Garcia is probably the best booked person in AEW, and I feel like they went about the right way of making somebody a star. I said this before, first of all, you start off with a silly comedy gimmick, and when you get over with that, you transition into a more serious role. Daniel Garcia started off with his little crotch thrust, the fans loved it, and now he's in a more serious role, and now he's TNT champion. Tony Khan, whoever is booking Daniel Garcia, you need to have them book more of your shows, because they're doing a great job with that. Mercedes Moné versus Chris Statlander is almost match of the night. If it wasn't for Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay, they would have taken it, because this match was low-key a banger. I kind of expected Statlander to take the TNT championship. This way Mercedes could go on to the main women's championship because Mariah May ain't doing nothing with that. I low-key thought Toni Storm was about to return and take out Mariah May. Instead, her and the other lady just start beating up each other. Bobby Lashley versus Swerve? Love the match. Bobby Lashley came in and dominated as he should. Beating a former world champion gives him more credibility. And honestly, he should touch the world championship sometime soon. Hurt Syndicate should dominate and all have world titles after they introduce their fourth member and show WWE what they've been missing. Ricochet versus Takeshita, quality match. I didn't feel like Ricochet should have lost because his argument leaving WWE was that he was always losing. Ricochet claims that people like me saying that he can now be unleashed is inaccurate because he adjusts his match style to who he's facing, and facing off against Randy Orton or Bronson Reed, he's not going to have the quality flippy that he has with people like Will Ospreay. Fair, but I still see a whole lot better matches out of Ricochet outside of WWE than inside. The four-way tag team match, I honestly don't know why Private Party are champions other than the fact they are AEW originals. Even though I'm huge fans of the Acclaim, I think the Outrunners should have won it because they're getting a huge crowd pop right now, and they shouldn't just let this pass by. Since they're not giving the Outrunners Tag Team Championships right now, I hope they're building a story to make the Outrunners Tag Team Champions, because when you got a huge pop like that, you shouldn't waste it. They're getting a huge pop everywhere they go, which means the crowd want them, and we're in the business of keeping the crowd happy. So, Outrunners should be Tag Team Champions sometime soon. Tony Khan, make it happen. Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher, match of the night. Will Ospreay did a great job of putting Kyle Fletcher over and making him feel like a big deal. Now I hope he goes after a championship sometime soon. Maybe take that international championship from Takeshita. Hangman versus Jay White, great match, and Jay White beat Hangman for the 5th time. I feel like Hangman shouldn't be trying to face off with Jay White again since he done lost 5 times in their whole career. Cut it out. And MJF versus Roderick Strong. I see so many people in the comments of AEW's video of MJF insulting the crowd saying that MJF lost his aura or that MJF's stock has dropped. I mean, he's been gone for a while, so maybe that's why his stock has dropped. And honestly, I didn't feel like he was special to begin with. Insulting the crowd for cheap heat or putting personal business out there, anybody could do that. It's just a matter if you get your beat when you go backstage or not. But I personally don't think MJF's stock has dropped. I just think he's more focused on trying to get into Hollywood right now. That's why he's not being booked at the top of the card. But overall, Full Gear was a great show. I enjoyed myself. I just wanted Kenny Omega to come back. And Toni Storm. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.